How long have we been recording? Alright, that's fine. Alright. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do now. Are you fucking... Oh, okay. Tell me, what do you look for when playing games? Is it the story? Is it the visuals? Is it the crazy amount of grifters pushing out people out of the communities just because they hate something that they do? Probably not that. Or is it a ripoff version of multiple games resulting in a free-to-play version on Steam that has mixed reviews? That's what I asked myself. And of course, that's what I found. Today, I am playing Stalcraft. And obviously, just by looking at it, you can see what it's trying to appeal to. Looks like Minecraft, and just putting craft in there too. Trying to just appeal to Minecraft audiences. And I really didn't know what this game was about. From the Steam page, it looks like a horror Lethal Company ripoff. But when you actually get into the game, it's literally just Escape from Tarkov, Stalker, and trying to be a Minecraft game too. Enough of me talking. Like, subscribe, and if you want to see more content like this in the future, comment down below. I actually want to start making videos, so hopefully you do actually enjoy this video. Anyway, goodbye. First level of the game, being stuck in a tall building, being the last survivor of a helicopter crash, being told what to do, and basically being the tutorial. After doing this long ass mission where I really didn't give a fuck, I got betrayed by, I guess, the captain, which was just Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 style.
That's one less loose end.
After doing that, I had to pick a faction where I was going to start. I can either be the Stalkers, which were basically the heroes of this game, or the Bandits, which were basically the villains, or anti-heroes, whatever you want to call it. Now, by reading the description of both of these, you can tell what they were trying to do. Stalkers technically being the heroes, but also having an ego for themselves, not really believing in what they do, but thinking that they're the good guys. And Bandits, who are technically anti-heroes or the villains, but how they're described were people who are being realistic, people who knew that the wasteland was not good and should just focus on themselves, trying to figure out how to survive in this nuclear wasteland. Kind of sounding like another game, you know, you might have heard about it. Anyway.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
After looking around their bases for a little bit and reading what their benefits, I chose Stalkers because I felt like it was just an easiest way to get into the game. And also because I felt like Bandits were just trying to be hella edgy. After playing Stalker, I actually loaded into the game.
It's me, Vasilich. You know it.
And got automatically hit by a Russian talking to me and someone talking over the speaker. After being confused for a little bit, I started realizing the Russian that was talking was the person right in front of me and trying to give me an introduction of what happened to me, which I obviously ignored because I didn't understand what's happening. But what he was saying basically was that I'm not even trying to joke right now. You can even read the text right here. He's talking about all the same stuff that Fallout Vegas was doing. Either way, he gives me a gist of what happened. They found me knocked out, took me to their settlement, and now are basically saying, hey, we can keep you here, or we can kick you out into a wasteland where you can die. I'm choosing the first option. After picking that, I started understanding what was happening. They basically give me a breakdown of the place, tell me, hey, go get more stuff, to prove that you should stay. I was put on a fetch quest where I get my first actual encounter of traps. Now, me being a great player and knowing exactly what to do, I obviously followed the instructions and listen, you gotta understand, I did not think that shot would, one, reach me, and two, also kill me. But even so, I had to walk all the way back over there, walking disappointment. After that long walk, disappointing walk, I finally got in and actually completed the whole entire mission, coming back to the base, and finally being accepted into the faction. But even so, I realized this place wasn't sunshine and rainbows. A lot of people were trying to betray each other, and two, a lot of problems were happening over here. But before all that, I got my stuff, got my weapons, got my resources, and wanted to talk around with the town. This is where I got my first problem. I might have threw a grenade at my feet, but no biggie, it didn't explode. Okay, but seriously, this is where I got my first problem. While talking to this guy and finishing his stuff, I looked around and noticed that there was a body on the ground. Wondering what happened, I went up to it, investigated, and was told this guy was murdered. Now, we didn't know what happened. Either it was someone inside, or it was a mutant, the creatures that were outside. I decided to ask around, figure out what happened. I came to the conclusion that it was a mutant that got inside. So this guy told me to get vengeance for his friend, which I will definitely do. Wink, wink. After that, I walked around a little bit, looked at my inventory, noticed a bunch of medkits, didn't know how to use them, was trying to sell them, and then I actually went out and do the first quest I was told to do. On the way over there, I met a pig den. These are one of the submissions that you can do while walking around that basically make it so that you get material. These materials which you could then later on sell off. Fought the two first pig dens I met and actually went inside the place where the mission was supposed to be taking place. And then, this is where I get my second death, which please do not judge. Okay, listen, you gotta understand. I thought that was just a random guy. I did not know that was an enemy. Anyway, after losing all my material, I walked all the way back over there, shot him in the face, and then checked the body, which I figured out that he was already dead. Now, I should have explained this, but the reason why I went out here was because I was sent out to find this exploration team that was holed up in the base when they wanted me to check on them to make sure they haven't gone crazy, which unfortunately they did. The guy I killed was one of the two explorers, and the guy that was dead was the final explorer, meaning that the whole team was wiped. Return to the base. Oh fuck. Return to the base. I had to tell the guy what happened when you have your exploration team. Usually sad or distraught. But this guy, he didn't care. He said, "Oh, damn. Well, anyway, let's keep going. Try to go around and figure out what's happening to the base. I think people are getting murdered. Can you go check around with these three people and ask like what's going on? Also, if one of these three guys are the murderer, can you kill them? Thanks. Even though I'm the leader, I should be doing this. Nah, you can take it over for me. Thank you." So that's what I did. I asked these three people, "Hey, are you a murderer?" And two of them were just normal, talking, you know. The third guy was really suspicious though. Like, really, really suspicious. So I went to go ask them, "Hey, does this guy have a history?" And they all said, "Yeah, this guy is really crazy." So they told me, "You go probably check his house. Go check what he has." So that's what I did. Going into there, it just looked normal. Completely fine, nothing really weird. Until I saw this box that was underneath his bed. Now, I want you to guess what was in that box. You're right. Human body parts. So then I went out, and then he stopped me for some reason, right in front of me. So I had to play it cool, you know, just show my aura, and he basically let me go. So then I went to show the head leader what was going on. He said, "Oh shit, all right, go kill that guy." When I went to go back to his base, he wasn't there. They told me that he left, and I had to go on a wild goose chase to go get him. After walking around for a while, basically going to all these checkpoints, they were telling me, "Hey, he went over there. Hey, he went over there. Hey, he went over there." I thought I was finally gonna meet him. I thought I was gonna have a showdown with this guy. I thought I was gonna get revenge for the person that he killed. You know what happened instead? One, I walked around the whole entire house for a few seconds because I didn't see him. And then two, when I did find him, he was already dead. Already killed. So I just went on this chase for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't know. Basically getting told, yeah, he's already dead. I don't really matter. Wow. That's crazy. After doing that chase where it didn't really matter what I did, I went all the way back to the base and had to tell the leader what happened. He said, "Great, good job killing him." And I had to tell him, I didn't kill him, he was already dead. He was like, "Okay, was he shot?" And I had to tell him, "No, it was like a puncture from like a monster or something like that." He was like, "Oh, monster's outside." Okay, well, it doesn't really matter to me, at least he's dead, now there won't be any problems inside the base. I told him that this can be a really serious problem. You don't know what's outside and something that can kill one of your people with ease could have your base having problems. He told me, "Alright, well, go to this other base all the way from across the train rails and go talk to these people. They'll probably know what happened, they'll probably give you help, and they'll probably help you understand what's going on." So that's what I did. Before that, I went to do some submissions. One of the submissions go help these people who had a friend that disappeared. Now the reason why he disappeared is because he was gambling. So as a result, he said, "Okay, let me go get your money," but then never came back. Now, I went to go talk to these guys, and the first thing that happened when I talked to the other guy was that he pulled out his gun on me. I'm right here like, "Whoa, what the hell did I do?" He told me, "Well, sorry about that. It's just that you came out of here with kind of aggression." Alright, I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything, but you're the one who pulled out the gun. Alright, cool. Anyway, told me about the story, what happened to his friend. He told him, hey, can you go check on him? So that's what I did. Went to go check on him. And his base is filled with traps. I mean, everything. Traps that throw you all the way to the air, where you take fall damage. Traps that zap you. Traps that push you away and then push you to another trap. Everything. After navigating all these traps, I actually reached his base, which then I walked in, and then I faced another gun to my face. This is the second time I had a gun to my face. After I explained to him, hey, listen, I'm not the problem here. I'm not here to kill you. I'm not here to hunt you down. Calm down. He calmed down. He started explaining what happened. He started explaining that he's scared that he's gonna get hurt because he still owes money to those people. I was like, alright, listen, everything will be fine. You give the money, I go over there, I give him that money, and then you can disappear. Basically, you have no problems. You don't need to deal with the debt they have on you, and then you can go anywhere you want. He said, alright, how are we gonna do it? He suggested that he fix his death. I said, okay, that's a little extreme, but if it works, it works. And that's what we went with. Went all the way back over there, told him, hey, he's fine. They were like, okay, that's good. We still care about him. Can we go see him? I was like, yeah, we can go back over there. Hopefully that he's still over there. I got teleported back to his base, and then I had to pretend to be sad, saying like, oh no, he's dead. How could this happen? Maybe suicide? Oh no. Anyway, they told me, go check in his house to see if he had a shovel. After robbing a dead man's house, we buried his body. By we, I mean I buried his body. And then I went to go do my mission. On the way there, I met a slight problem. How long have we been recording? Alright, that's fine. Alright. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do now. Are you fucking... Why is that there? Why is that there? Okay, it doesn't even matter. After dealing with all those traps that I had to deal with, invade, and stuff like that, I fall for the easiest trap of all. It doesn't really matter. After walking around for a little bit, I finally went over to the place that was past the train tracks. Going over there was not really a big problem. The only big problem was that I was losing ammo, and I needed to find something else quickly. Now, all the way over there, I found a base, a bandit base, that was already being attacked by another player. And I thought I was gonna get ammo because during the tutorial, they gave out ammo and guns. So when I did start fighting them, I expected them to drop something, but they didn't have anything. So then I have to find something to loot to fill ammo. So then I looked around and found a shed in the open, and I thought I was gonna have something inside, but it didn't. Hoping that there was someone there, just hoping there was something there, but no. I realized that I got to another area, but it was too late. I got cornered, and when the bandit finally got into the room, another death. This death was so bad. I should have beat him, but I was caught off guard. Either way, I spawned back right in the base, and had to make that long walk back over there. Not trying to see the bandits again, I walked past them and also went through and saw my dead body, and then found a tunnel. Now this tunnel had loot in it, and thankfully there was a really good AR in it. I picked up that AR and had a scope. I also looked over at the dead bodies and noticed that one of them had a dog tag. I also found a note. The note read, I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry for all the arguments we had. I'm sorry that in the moments I needed you, in the moments you needed me, I was not there. I'm sorry that in the final moments that when you're gone and this nuclear wasteland has affected all of us. I'm sorry that I don't know what is going to be on the other side. I hope that one day you forgive me, and I hope that one day you will find out how much I truly loved you. But today, I don't think you'll ever see me again. If this message will ever find you, I hope that you know that I love you. I love you forever. I love you more than anyone in this. Boring! Thank you very much. After looting the bodies, I went back to the base to kill the bandits again. Now these bandits weren't hard at all. Killing everyone, I got everything I needed from the base, and went off to go see the next mission. This is also when I noticed I got a present, not realizing what to do with it. I walked around spamming trying to figure out how to open it. After walking around for a few more minutes, I started realizing, what is the point of this game? What am I doing? That intro to the video, even though, it was cringy, or you can see it as bad quality, it said something. Those games had a story. Those games had beautiful art directory and stuff like that. This game doesn't feel like that. This game feels like a mixture of multiple games and are trying to just come up with something. Two factions. One faction saying that they're the good people and the other faction being considered bad guys to the other people, but in their own group consider themselves as just being normal people. Fallout. Completely Vegas. Literally the whole concept of this is that the stalkers consider themselves the good guys, but are complete assholes. While the bandits are assholes, but they consider themselves as just being realistic. This is just Fallout, Fallout New Vegas. And then the art, this is Minecraft, literally Minecraft. I don't know what else you want to say, Minecraft. And then the gameplay, whatever you want to think about it, this is either Stalker or Escape from Tarkov. But Escape from Tarkov, you can fight other people during the gameplay. In this one, you can see your teammates, but that's it, like Destiny. So that's when I started realizing, in other games, you feel accomplished. You feel like you did something. But in this game, I don't feel like I accomplished anything. I feel like I needed to do something. So I went to the base, talked a little bit, seeing if there was anything interesting to do. Realized I was gonna go on another long ass mission. I realized I don't need to do this. I don't need to do all this stuff. I picked Stalker because I feel like it would have been a hero. I felt like they would be the good guys. But everything I've noticed, they don't have a good moral compass. They're not who they are. They aren't who they're supposed to be. And I think that's what they're trying to symbolize. This is a wasteland. No one here is truly good. All people here have a goal. And if you don't align with their goal, you might not survive. So after talking to this guy, opening that present and realizing there was loot boxing. Oh my god, I love gambling. I love gambling. Gambling's so good. Currency, online currency, yes, 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 give you it. I left. I thought, let me try to be a hero. Let me save some people. So I looked at the map, found allies that needed help, and went to go help them. And try to give this game an actual story, an actual true ending, an actual... Well, that wasn't the story I wanted. Turns out, it's a wasteland, and these creatures are way too strong. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. This video took way longer than it should have, and this is my first video. I hope you liked it. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and I guess hype. That's a new thing. Either way, next video will be better than this video, and I can't wait to see you next time. Goodbye.